Hello and welcome to our live news. My name is Blessing Ogwo. The news headlines. President Tinubu approves 758 billion naira pension arrears, rewrites Nigeria's pension history. Nigeria's 2024 GDP growth outperforms global institutions and experts' projections. IMPI projects 5% GDP growth for Nigeria in 2025. The news in details. President Bola Tinubu has approved a whopping 758 billion naira bond to clear pension arrears after almost 16 years of delay. For thousands of the affected senior citizens who gave their productive years in the service of the nation, it is another renewed hope that indeed payment of their much-delayed entitlements is possible in their lifetime. The president himself, a pensioner who is reputed for his legendary compassion for people, has excelled where successful governments in the country failed. With this singular intervention, President Tinubu has redefined leadership as a force of change, rewritten history as a restoration of dignity in labor, and have fulfilled the portion of the reintroduced national anthem that says that the nation's history past shall not be in vain. The value of Nigeria's 2024 aggregate outputs of both goods and services, as reflected in the year's gross domestic product (GDP), is a complete affirmation of the impact of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's economic reforms, which started on 29 May 2023. The Independent Media and Policy Initiative (IMPI) has asserted in a statement issued by its chairman, Dr. Moniyi Akinsuji. The kernel of the analysis put forward by the policy group stated as follows: at 3.40 full-year 2024 GDP growth, the performance of the Nigerian economy in the 12 months of last year beats projections made by global institutions and experts. The 3.40% growth in the value of the economy is an increase of 0.66% from the 2.74% recorded in 2023. The 2024 aggregate GDP figure is driven by the 3.84% economic performance recorded in the fourth quarter of 2024. The analysis showed that the IMF, after three projections adjustments beginning from a low of 2.9% GDP in 2024, settled for a 3.30% projected growth. However, like the projection made by the World Bank, which projected the economy to grow by the same 3.30%, this projection fell short of the Nigeria's 2024 actual real GDP growth by 1.10%. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has appointed Shamsuddin Agunjimi as the new Accountant General of the Federation after a rigorous selection process. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President's Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, said his appointment, approved on Tuesday, takes effect from 7th March 2025, the same day the incumbent Oluwatoyin Madihin will retire. The selection committee chose him through a competitive, rigorous, and merit-based process involving directors of accounts in the Federal Civil Service. A written assessment, an ICT proficiency test, and oral interviews were implied. And on the foreign scene, President Donald Trump on Saturday designated English as the official language of the United States, saying it will bring cohesion to a country characterized by immigration from around the world. The White House published an executive order by Trump saying it is long past time English is declared as the nation's official language. A nationally designated language is at the core of a unified and cohesive society, and the United States is strengthened by a citizenry that can freely exchange ideas in one shared language, the document states. The other revokes a presidential mandate from the 1990s under then President Bill Clinton, requiring federal agencies and agencies receiving federal funding to provide assistance to non-English speakers. According to the new document, agencies will still have flexibility to decide how much help to offer in languages other than English. Nothing in this order requires or directs any change in the services provided by any agency, the executive order states. Trump has issued a blizzard of executive orders in his first weeks in office, seeking to put his right-wing stamp on the country. While the White House acknowledges that more than 350 languages are spoken in the United States, the order says English has been the nation's language from the founding of our republic, and our nation's historic governing documents, including the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution, have all been written in English. Nearly 68 million people speak a language other than English at home, according to U.S. government figures from 2019. Thank you for listening. This is Alive News. My name is Blessing Obo.